Here's your New York Muscle Radio fitness tip with Anthony Bevilacqua and Pete Kacharian.
What's up, guys? Anthony Bevilacqua, Pete Kacharian with New York Muscle Radio's fitness tip number 5. Again, guys, our fitness tips are our quick, short little tips meant to keep you on track all week. And again, this is not a full podcast episode. So again, if you guys want to listen to a full podcast episode, go back to where you downloaded this, iTunes or Stitcher. Scroll down and look for a full episode, and you'll find that you'll get the full New York Muscle Radio flavor. But today's topic, how to choose the right protein powder. We get this question a lot. There's a lot of different protein powders out there. So how do you know which one is right for you? So for me personally, I'd rather have a good whey concentrate. For me, a whey concentrate is a much cheaper product. It's cheaper than an isolate, which we're going to cover in a second. And it works for me. Doesn't bother my stomach. So I'll go for a nice concentrate. I won't worry about an isolate. An isolate is a different form of whey protein. Pete, I'll let you take this one. I don't want to give you some talk time, bud.
Yeah, well, basically the whey proteins, you're going to have 3 choices, more or less. When you walk into a store, you're going to have the concentrate, which is the most common. You're going to have the isolate, which is definitely more expensive. And then you're going to have a blend, which is generally isolate and concentrate in one. Like you said, the concentrate's a little bit less expensive. Isolate's going to be more expensive because the main reason is they're going to remove the lactose out of the protein powder because it is a dairy source. So for digestibility, the I'm getting ahead of myself here. The isolate is actually going to be, for the extra money, it's going to be a little more better on your digestive system. For me, I prefer that. That works better for me. If you're consuming a large amount of it, I definitely recommend that too. If you don't really have that issue, a concentrate will work. And if you don't and you want to go somewhere in between, the blend is actually a good choice too. I would prefer a blend over just a pure concentrate, though. I'll never usually go for straight concentrate. That's me.
Yeah, one of the things you guys also got to remember too is when choosing the right protein powder, you have to choose which one is going to, 1, fit your budget, and 2, do your research on the company, because a lot of these companies are getting flagged for spiking their protein, and you don't want to get caught buying a protein that you think has 25 grams of protein per scoop and it only has 10. So do some research on that, and like I said, find out which one fits in your budget. A whey isolate can cost you up to $70 per tub, give or take the brand and how much of it is. Whereas a concentrate can be around 50, 40 to 50. So you got to, again, play with your budget, see which one fits into your budget.
Yeah, if it seems very inexpensive for the amount of protein you're getting, then you're probably not getting the protein that you think you are. A great example, I actually had a tub of protein. I had not tried this brand before, and it was very inexpensive. Actually, somebody gave it to me, but I looked at the price. It was very inexpensive, and I noticed something very odd about it. It said on the back on the nutrition label that this was a blend. It had 33 grams of protein per scoop. And I'm like, I've never had a protein powder that had 33 grams in like approximately a 30-something gram scoop. And it wasn't a pure isolate, so how is this possible? Then I look at the front label, and it had 24 grams listed. I'm like, why does the back say 33, the front 24? What they did was they actually added the branched-chain amino acids on top of the actual protein content. So they said that there was more protein actually in it. The protein and the amino acids were combined together. So in reality, the calories are coming from the protein source that was only 24 grams in the scoop. So you have to know how to read labels.
Yeah, pay attention to those things again. And I would also recommend when choosing the right protein powder, try to get what's on sale. If it's a good reputable company that's on sale, pick that up. Always look for deals when it comes to protein powder, because protein powder for a supplement company, there's not a lot of margin to be made when it comes to supplements, as far as protein powder supplements, for the company. So they're all going to be priced pretty much the same. So whenever there's a deal on it and a good company, jump on it and pick it up, because again, like I said, for a company to put out a 2-pound tub of protein, if they're selling it for $50, guaranteed they're paying around $25 for that tub. So that's a lot. That's only, they have to make money. So, so just if you ever find protein powder that's from a good quality brand on sale, jump on that and buy it in bulk.
Yeah, and obviously you guys can't test your own protein powders to see what you're really getting in there. You might be getting sugar and not realize it. But if you're, just a rule of thumb, if you're buying a whey isolate and you try mixing it and it clumps, there's definitely some concentrate in there. There might be some fillers in there. There could even be some casein in there. Just a rule of thumb, the isolate will always mix much, much easier. It's much lighter, so you can mix it with just a spoon. you're not going to mix casein with a spoon. It is so thick. So you can tell almost just by looking at it and mixing it if it's a pure isolate, if it's a blend, if it's concentrate, or if it's something like a casein.
Yeah. Also, you can go by taste what you're looking to do. You know, if you're dieting, you may want to pick up a good concentrate, because when you blend a good whey protein concentrate, it's going to blend a little bit thicker than an isolate does. If you're bulking, an isolate's probably a little bit better because it's very, very easy. The mixability of it is very light. You can literally just take the water and pour it right into a cup, stir it a little bit, and it's done. You could drink it really quick. It's an easy way to get your protein in while bulking, because when you're bulking, you're going to be more fuller and less likely to want all that volume in your stomach. So that's what I would recommend. All right, guys, that was New York Muscle Radio's fitness tip number 5. And until the next one.
Enjoyed this episode of New York Muscle Radio? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave us a 5-star review, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, New York Muscle Radio.